It's not showing anything.
You got the lens open?
Yeah. Oh, look.
Oh, it doesn't show it. That's medieval,
Just needs to be brought into focus. There you are.
I'm just checking it's the same girl who brought it to my house. Yeah. Alright, family and friends, if you want to follow your program through, you can, because that's the sequence to follow. But on behalf of Brett and Robynne, I'd like to thank you for being here with them today and to help them celebrate their marriage. They appreciate the fact that a number of you have come a long way, and it's really great that you can be here to show them how much you care about them and how much your friendship means to them. And to get underway with the ceremony, we're going to have Karen Ash give us the reading that you have right there in your folder, and you might like to follow Karen. Thank you so much.
May your marriage bring all the exquisite excitement marriage could bring, and may life grant you also patience, tolerance and understanding. May you always need one another, not so much to fill your emptiness, as to help you know your fullness. A mountain needs a valley to be complete. The valley does not need the mountain less but more. And the valley is more a valley because it has a mountain towering over it. May you need one another, but not out of weakness. May you want one another, but not out of lack. May you entice one another, but not compel one another. May you embrace one another, but not encircle one another. May you succeed in all important ways with one another, and not fail in the little graces. May you look for things to praise, often say, I love you, and take no notice of the small faults. If you have quarrels that push you apart, may both of you hope to have good sense enough to take the first step back. May you enter into the mystery which is the awareness of one another's presence, no more physical than spiritual, warm and near when you are side by side, and warm and near when you are in separate rooms or in distant cities. May you have happiness, and may you find it making one another happy. May you have love, and may you find it loving one another.
Thank you very much, Karen. It's very fitting for this couple, isn't it? Particularly when it says warm and near when you're in a separate room or even in distant cities. That's very much a likelihood of situations, I think. I just want to share a few thoughts with you and with Brett and Robynne today. A young woman asked her young man if he thought she was pretty. He said no. So she asked him if he would want to be with her forever. And again he said no. She then asked him if she were to leave, would he cry? But once again, he said no. So she'd heard enough. She turned to walk away, and the young man grabbed her arm and said, you're not pretty, you're beautiful. I don't want to be with you forever. I need to be with you forever. I wouldn't cry if you'd walk away. I'd cry. The poetess Mary Hathaway expresses love this way. As the tree needs the ground to grow in, as the flower needs the sun, as the desert needs the water to blossom, so I need you. As branches belong to a tree, as light belongs to the morning, as bird songs belong to springtime, so I belong to you. Just like we can take light and pass it through a prism to break it down in its various colour components, so the Apostle Paul takes the attributes of true love and passes it through a prism to break it down in its various facets. Paul discovered that there are 9 ingredients to the spectrum of love, and they're taken out of 1 Corinthians chapter 13. It says, love suffers long and is kind. Love envies not. Love vaunts not itself, is not puffed up, does not behave itself unseemly, seeks not its own, is not easily provoked, thinks no evil, rejoices not in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth. Paul says that these 9 attributes, patience, kindness, generosity, humility, courtesy, unselfishness, good temper, guilelessness, and sincerity, make up the supreme gift of truth. Notice that they are virtues that we hear about every day, and they are things which can be practiced by every person in every walk of life. So my challenge to you both today is to live out those virtues in your relationship with yourself. Phyllis Robynne once wrote, books and songs and poems have ended, but never the loss between two friends. So be good friends to each other. You know that a friend is someone who allows you to be yourself, who knows all your weaknesses, but goes on loving you just the same, who doesn't speak of things as yours and mine, but as ours, one who rejoices in your successes and picks you up when you fail, someone who will always be there for you. May you indeed be each other's good friends. So I'm going to ask you now to say your vows each to the other. I wonder, Robynne, if you'd like to get with both hands, like to say one there, hold hands. I'm going to get you to read your vows first.
Can you do that, Mom's a swine.
It's in your brochure, by the way.
Robynne, I promise to respect you as the person you are, that your interests and desires and needs are as important as mine. I promise to share my time and attention with you to bring strength, joy, imagination to our relationship. I promise to be open, to be honest with you, to share with all of my world, feelings, secrets and dreams. I promise to grow alongside you through the good and the hard times, and support you through our journey of life, everything I hope, and everything I make.
I promise to respect you as your own parents, to realise your weaknesses, desires and needs, and no less important. I promise to share with you my time and my attention, to bring joy, strength and imagination to our life. I promise to put myself open to you, to let you see through the mirror of my will, into my innermost fears and feelings, secrets and dreams. I promise to go along with you to the end of the process in order to keep our relationship alive and strong. I promise to love you in good times and bad, and with all to give all I feel inside, and it's the only way I know how to do it.
One of these people, did you promise to take this beautiful woman, Robynne, to be your local wife?
I do.
Good. And Robynne, you promised to take Brett as your local wife. Good. Thank you, Jill. Good luck. Photographers need pictures of them. I think anyway. Alright. Okay, then that. Fine. Alright, for as much as Brett and Robynne have consented to be joined together in marriage, and have witnessed the same before God and us, their family and friends, and thereto have given their vows each to the other, and have declared the same by the giving and the receiving of ring and by joining of hands. I, as a minister of the gospel and by authority of the Lord of Australia, do pronounce that they are husband.
Very good.
Do I have?
The dogs are witness to
You getting kissing?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.